It's almost to the end of February, and like gardeners everywhere, I'm starting to think about my garden. I've been watching YouTube videos all about gardening and not so much of the crafty ones I watched all winter. My raised bed garden has about 8 beds in it, and I think half of them are still covered with snow and ice, but half of them are not. They're slowly getting uncovered as the ice melts. It's going to be in the 50s this week, but then the weatherman's saying that after that, then we're going to have another cold spell where more cold weather, more snow. So not quite springtime yet, but I've got my seeds out here. These are all my garden seeds. That's all I've got, which is quite a few. And I thought I'd show you what I have here. This is onions. Just ones I saved from last year. I have a few new ones. These I think I got these at Walmart. These are wildflower seeds. Some are for shade area and some are bird and butterfly. And I have heard that a good way to plant these is to sprinkle them onto the slushy melting snow, and as it melts, the seeds will come down into the soil. So a little too soon for that still. It's a little bit too icy, but I might try that with these because I like to get a little bit more for the pollinators out there. Now, Paul and I are talking about getting a little greenhouse this year. Just a small one, maybe something like 12 by 20 feet. And mostly we would use it for tomatoes and peppers and maybe even green beans, because I love to grow green beans, but they are frost tender, and it seems like I'll get them going really well, and maybe a bean cheapie kind of thing, climbing up, and they're looking good, but then we'll get a cold night and they get stunted and discouraged before they get a chance to really get beans on them. So I may put them in the greenhouse. Another thing is they're real hard. If you know the freeze is coming, they're hard to cover with plastic or whatever you have, but in a greenhouse, then we can put a little heater in there. So talking about that, I have all these radishes. I like the French breakfast radish, but I have some white ones too. And what else do I have? This is all broccoli seeds. Broccoli does really well here. We're at 4,300 feet in the Cascade Mountains here in the high desert of Central Oregon. So our growing season is short. Paul and I bought a few seeds at the store the other day. We got some carrots and some summer squash. Let's see, parsley, cilantro. Yeah, these are my herbs. And we got a few kinds of lettuce. Most of these are things that I saved from last year, though. I have quite a few beans that'll still be good. And what else is in here? I have, these are the beans I put in my vacuum seal out of airbag. These I got from my daughter's beans that she grew last year. I saved quite a few of them when they dried, so I'm anxious to see how those do, because the ones that she shared with us were really good. And I did order a few from a seed catalog, just some heirloom varieties that I'm thinking if I wanted to save the seeds to plant the next year, I could do that. And they have short time to harvest. You know, we want the ones that are ready to pick quickly because we don't have that much time. So these are all the seeds I have. And another thing that I've done this year, hold on, I'll go grab it. Another new thing is this heat mat. I haven't had much luck in the past starting seeds indoors. They either get too leggy or something, you know, before time to put them outside. And I think it's maybe because they're not warm enough here in our house. And so I was going to try a heat mat. Just got one. And I haven't decided yet which seeds I'm going to start, but maybe some beans. They don't take long to germinate, but I thought if I got a good start on a heat mat, or maybe beets, any of those. What I do most of the time here, though, is I just I plant my seeds directly in the garden soil, and they do really well that way until a frost comes. Well, there it is. So this is the one I got. I need to lay it out so it'll uncurl, but I got this brand off Amazon. Just this one. We'll see what kind of a difference that makes for my seed starting. Give it a whirl. Anyhow, that's what I'm thinking about now. I'm getting anxious to get my hands in the dirt. But so it's still a little bit too early, but it won't be long now. Maybe a few weeks, maybe we can start sticking the peas in the ground. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.